How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be nice and simple, straightforward. It's going to be about clearing cookies and cache on web browsers. In my opinion, this problem's pretty much up there with turning your computer on and off again for fixing issues. In my time of doing IT, which has been many years, almost a decade, I've seen this issue with lots of users, and they run into just weird stuff on their browsers that they can't explain. Something's not working, a website's not loading. And usually clearing the cache and the cookies will help to resolve the issues, right? So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to do 3 different browsers: Chrome, Firefox, and for those of you that are, for whatever reason, using Microsoft Edge, yeah, so let's get into it. Alright, so our first browser is going to be Google Chrome. So we're going to go ahead, I have Chrome on my desktop, going to launch it. So in the upper right hand corner where the X is, right below it, you're going to find 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, go to history. There's going to be a submenu that pops out, and click on history slightly to the left again. Once you're in here, go all the way to the left, and the bottom option, clear browsing data, you can click on that, and it's going to bring up the interface to clear your browsing data. I always want to make sure that I change it to advanced. Don't leave it on basic. Go to advanced. Make sure you change the time range to all time, and uncheck whatever browsing history you want to keep. Download history, that's fine. What is important is that we have cookies and other site data checked, and that we have cache images and files checked. Everything else can be unchecked, and we're going to select clear data. Now, one additional thing that you can do to clear it on Chrome, you can go back to the 3 dots. Instead of history, go down to settings. And once you're in settings, you can go into privacy and security. And the first option in that section would be clear browsing data. You just click on that. Same thing, brings up the same interface. Just another way to get to the interface and do the same steps, right? So advanced, all time. Uncheck everything else that you want to keep, but make sure that cookies and other site data and cache images and files are checked, and clear your data. And last but not least, for Chrome, you can go to the 3 dots, you can go to settings, and you can just search for it, right? So take advantage of the search feature. So you type in cache, it's going to bring up the option, and you select it, same interface. Type in cookies, same thing, brings it up, and you do the same steps. Alright, so next up we're going to look at Firefox. So go ahead and launch Firefox. Now, same as before, in the upper right hand corner, right below the X, you're going to find 3 lines. Click on that. You're going to go down to history, click on history. And now once you're in here, you're going to select clear recent history. This is going to bring up the interface for clearing your browser history, cache, cookies, etc. Once again, similar to Chrome, you want to ensure that you change the time range. So change it to everything. You might get a triangle, little warning symbol. Don't worry about it. Uncheck what you want to keep. So browsing and download history, sure, I want to keep that. Active logins, yep, I like that too. I really just care about my cookies and my cache, right? And I'm going to select clear now. Now, the other option that you have for Firefox, you can go back to the 3 lines under the X, and instead of going to history, you're going to go down to settings. Click on settings. Within the settings page, there is a privacy and security section to the left. So if you click on that, and if you scroll down a little bit, there's an entire section for cookies and site data. Right now, this interface is slightly different from the interface that you get through the history option. So if I click on clear data, I'm going to get a slightly different, more concise window that pops up. And it's going to just prompt me, do I want to clear my cookies and site data? Do I want to clear my cached web content? Right? So I'm going to hit clear. And then I'm going to get a message, and I'm going to select clear now. The other option is you can also click Manage Data, and this will bring up an even different interface, and you can just remove all, and it's not even going to prompt you. All right, and our last browser is going to be Microsoft Edge, so I'm going to go ahead and launch Edge. Same as before, upper right hand corner, 3 dots, click on it, go down to History, click on History. It's going to bring up the History page. Now in the History page, to the top of it, you're going to find 3 more dots. So you're going to click on the 3 dots for more options, and you're going to select Clear Browsing Data. Once you have this selected, a similar interface is going to pop up. Make sure your time range is all time. Uncheck whatever you want to keep, but ensure that cookies and other site data, as well as cache, image, and files are checked, and select Clear Now. Now, another method for clearing your cookies and cache on Edge would be go back to the 3 dots. Instead of History, you're going to go down to Settings, and then you're going to navigate to the Privacy page, right? So, left-hand side, Privacy, Search, and Services. And if I scroll down a tiny bit, there's a section for clearing the browsing data. So I'll select Clear Browsing Data Now, choose what to clear, select that. It's going to bring up that same interface again, and you would do the same steps. You could also just search for it, right? So cookies, and it's going to bring me to all of the different settings that control cookies. But yeah, you have options, so whatever works best for you. So yeah, that's how to clear cookies and cache on at least 3 different browsers: Google Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. If you found this video useful, please drop me a like, please subscribe, and leave a comment. What would you like me to cover next? And I'll see everyone in the next video.